Right. Good morning, everyone. Andrew Eaton here. I am once again streaming in live from Salt Rock, South Africa. It's another balmy day, but today I've got a different jersey on at least, and I'm sure it's going to warm up later. So good to, let me just see over here something quickly. All right. Just going to do something there. All right, no problem. Right, so guys, good to see you guys all coming on board here. If you can just, when you come on board, just pop in and say hi. Tell me where you are dialing in from, where you're watching from, and if you're watching live, just say live, and if it's a replay, please just put replay. And by the way, if you get some value from this, then and you feel some other people need to see it, number one, send me some loves, Facebook labs, and hang on, sorry, Facebook labs, and the algorithms love the labs and all that sort of stuff. And I love labs. So if you're getting some value, send some labs. And if you think some of your friends should hear this and they can get value from it, please feel free to share it. And if you're watching this live on my own Facebook profile, obviously you can tag them in as well and you can share it from there. So, all right, good to, hi there, guys. I can see you guys all coming in there. So good morning, everyone. So today I want to talk to you about other people's opinions. And before I start, I also want to preempt by saying I know some people will be watching this who are not involved in the network marketing profession. And although this live is really directed at my friends in the network marketing profession, I think some of the things that I'm going to talk about in the next 10, 15 minutes are pertinent to everyone, anyone who really wants to stand out and make a success out of their life. So I hope even if you're not in the network marketing profession, that you get some value. But certainly I know that those who are in the network marketing profession will definitely get some value of what I'm going to about to say, because it's something that I've really struggled with over the years, but something that I completely understand right now and have completely overcome that limiting thought that I have. So I remember in the 90s, I decided to, when I was at university, I decided to join a network marketing company, which all of you would have heard, called Amway. Here's the thing is I didn't know why I was at university. I'm very blessed. My parents paid for me. I didn't have to get a student loan, but I never wanted a job. And I didn't know why I was doing the degree that I was doing. And the people who know me from back then know that I wasn't the most studious person. I wasn't that ambitious in terms of when it came to getting my degree. I just wanted to get a degree because it's what my parents wanted from me, and I was going to be the first person in our family to get a degree. So, but I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And then one day, a girl showed me the Amway business model. And I think it was my third year at university, and I just got it. I just got it. I understood it. And I just remember being so excited. Being so excited about this. And for the first time in my life, I actually saw what I wanted to do with my life. I wanted to build a huge network marketing business with Amway. Here's the problem. I didn't know how, and I was a huge amateur, and I did a lot of wrong things. But the thing that I think got to me most was as I started to grow this and was so excited, and in my mind, everyone was going to do it, and inviting people. I lived in a digs, and inviting friends from university to come to the digs to come see this opportunity, this business opportunity, which I was so excited about, that was going to change our lives. What I soon found out was that not everyone shared my enthusiasm. And and they didn't share my enthusiasm. Excuse me. And in fact, they started laughing behind my back. And I remember that, my friends, people that I really liked, they were my friends, started calling me Amway Eaton. And it was all a big joke. Whenever I was at one of the university pubs having a drink, it's, oh, here comes Amway Eaton. And I used to laugh at it with them. But I want to tell you something, it really hurt. It really hurt me because I was serious about what I wanted to do. And their opinions really, and this is the thing, their opinions really affected me in the way I thought. And I remember I was sitting with what in those days was an my upline diamond with Amway. He was from Australia and he flew out. And for some reason, I managed to get an hour of his time sitting in the penthouse suite of his hotel. He was a dentist. His name was Amgad Gabriel. And I got some time with him. And I remember I must have been about 21, 22. And when I was sitting with him, getting a little bit of a mentor session, I mentioned to him that I was really struggling with my friends laughing at me and sniggering behind my back and calling me Amway Eaton. And I remember something that he said to me, which I really struggled with this back then, but I so understand it right now. He said to me, Andrew, if you're going to make a success out of your network marketing business, in fact, any business, he said, you need to get used to people trying to drag you back down to where they are or laughing at you. He says, you're going to have to get used to that. He said, but here's the thing, it's just their opinions. And he said, as long as their opinions are more important than your dreams, you'll never grow. He said, but here's what I want to tell you, Andrew. And he must have been in his 40s. I was in my 20s. I had no life experience behind me. And he said something to me that I only now understand with life experience. He said, Andrew, what's going to happen is as you grow, in the next 10 to 20 years, if you remain on this journey, most of those people will not be your friends anymore. Not that you're going to make a conscious decision. Your lives will just drift apart as you go on your journey and they go on and they go on theirs. And just be comfortable with that. And you know what, guys, that really bothered me. It bothered me because my friends meant so much to me as a 22-year-old. They meant so much. Their approval, my need for them. You see, I used to be a people pleaser, a huge people pleaser. I just wanted everyone to like me. And their approval of me meant so much to me. And I couldn't see or even want them not to be friends with me in 20 years' time. And so I didn't manage back then to absorb that advice that he gave me. I want to come back to this in a moment. But here's why I wanted to do this live today. You see, yesterday I was watching a live from a mentorship session with another mentor of mine, one of my biggest mentors, a gentleman by the name of Eric Worre. And Eric Worre mentors multiple seven-figure income earners in the network marketing profession. And he was talking more about what's happening in America right now and voicing your opinion on all the riots, etc. And he said that people need to be able to stand up for what they believe in without being too forceful, and be okay with other people not agreeing with them. And so he said he felt so strongly about what was going on in America that he did this live. And he said that as a result of the live, he knows he lost some friends. And then he challenged us as a group of mentees, I don't know, one of the two. He said, but here's the thing. But guys, here's what I want to talk to you about today. Is I want to challenge you to do exactly the same as what Eric asked us to do. And this has really sunk in. Azula, how are you doing? He said, people who were important to you outside of your family and your really close friends. He said, if you go and write a list of 100, excuse the noise outside, guys, I'm living in a construction site at the moment. He said, but if you go and write a list of 100 people, your most important people in your life, outside of your family and your very close friends, in 5 years' time, that will look completely different. And he said, he yesterday, or the day before yesterday, he had actually gone and found the list that he had written 5 years ago of the 100 most important people in his life. And he said, it is staggering as to how few of those people would now make his top 100 list. They were important 5 years ago. Now they're not that important. And here's the thing, people. Going back to what that Amgad Gabriel told me back in 1990 something, he said, as your life goes, most of the people whose opinions you are worried about right now will not even have an influence in your life anymore. That's pretty much what he was saying. And I didn't get it, but I get it now. And some people come into your life. Here, I want you to listen, if I can just get this across clearly. Some people come into your life for a short part of the journey. It might be a very important short part, but they're only there for a short part. Others will travel that journey with you for a long time or even for the rest of your life. And my question to you is, if you allow everyone's opinions to determine the decisions you make, how do you know that those opinions aren't coming from people that are only going to be there for a short time anyway? How many people are you letting right now determine whether you should do your network marketing business because they think network marketing is a scam? They think it's a pyramid. And because their opinion means more to you than your dreams, how many of these people are stealing your dreams right now? And if they and if their opinions are so important to you, what are you going to do 5 years from now when you look back and they're not even in your life anymore? You see, because that's happened to me. That's happened to you. I can tell you the people back in the late 90s who eventually destroyed my confidence in myself to be able to build that network marketing business, to build that Amway business. They got the better of me eventually. I'd say 90% of those people no longer in my life. No longer, their opinions mean nothing to me anymore. Thankfully through Facebook, I can still keep in touch with them and they're very nice people, but I don't really care what they think. But I let them destroy my dreams, destroy my sense of worth in the late 90s because their opinion of what I was doing was more important to me than my own dreams. But I won't make that same mistake again. And I haven't been making that same mistake again. You see, here's what I want to challenge all of you to do is do what Eric Worre asked us to do. If you've got some time today, just do it as an exercise, guys, but do it so you get so that you can truly understand this. Today, if you get some time or over the weekend, go and write down of the 100 most important people in your life. And by the way, guys, if you're getting value from this, send me some labs. Go and write down the 100 most important people in your life outside of your family and your very close friends. And then put that book away, put that piece of paper away in a place that you're going to remember in 5 years' time. Set a reminder on your diary for 2025, June, to go and find it and remind yourself where it is. And then as an exercise, go and see in 2025 how many of those people are still important in your life. And I will tell you from experience that I guess 70 to 80% of those people will no longer be important in your life. And the reason why that's such an important exercise is for us to all realize that other people's opinions should not be more important than our dreams. I'll say it again. Other people's opinions should not be more important than our dreams. You see, you get to travel this whole life journey with yourself. There's only one person who's going to be with you your entire life, and that's you. And as long as your dreams and as long as your aspirations and your beliefs are more important than other people's opinions, then you can achieve what you want to do, what you aspire to do. But as long as you allow other people's opinions to be more important than your dreams and your aspirations and your self-worth, then they're always going to try and pull you down to where they are. And you see, already I know with this live that I'm doing that some people who are watching this might not like what I'm saying. And they might want to unfriend me from Facebook and say, I don't want to follow this guy anymore. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Everyone's got their rights, and I wish them all the best. But this is an honest view of what to do. And so when I started my current network marketing business in 2011, I made a vow to myself that I would not let other people's opinions stop me. It was a conscious decision. It was a tough, tough, tough decision, and even tougher to follow through with. Because what I found when I started on this journey is that every single person with an opinion on network marketing tried to steal my dreams from me again, with a limiting belief on network marketing, try to steal my dream from me. And I had to make a conscious choice not to listen to them, to make myself realize that my why, my dream was way more important to me than their opinions. And as I started to succeed, this is what I found. Some of those people with the limiting opinions on my chosen profession, network marketing, started to champion me because they could see that it did work. And I'm so grateful for that. Others still have limiting beliefs, and that's absolutely fine. And, you know, some people have, have watched me do some lives and some other thing, some Facebook messages that I put out on my wall about the haters. And what I found over the last 2-3 years, as I've experienced success that I could only have dreamed of, I still have haters who just don't get what we do. And I've had to be okay with that. I've had to be okay with allowing them to hate, allowing them to have their opinion on what I do. But as long as my why is bigger than their hate of what I do and their limiting beliefs on what I do, then I know that my journey will lead to where I wanted to go. But I know that back in 1990, in the 1990s, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I didn't have the right mindset. I didn't understand. You see, those people who have limiting beliefs and can't stand the network marketing profession, think they're all scams, think we'll take people for a ride. Our lives are probably going to continue going in different directions. I totally get that now. And listen, don't get me wrong. Some of these people they're not hating me. They're hating what I do. They're hating the network marketing profession. And these people are very nice people. I've got nothing against them, but our lives are parting. Some of them used to be friends. Some of them I could go and have a beer with, probably not right now. Wouldn't have a beer with them right now. But I don't, it's just our lives are parting. And then maybe in 5 or 10 years' time, we won't even really know who we are anymore. But imagine if I let those, if their opinions were more important to me than my dreams. Where would I be today? And so the message for today is very simple. Don't let other people's limiting opinions be bigger than your dreams. Make sure that your dreams are more important than their limiting beliefs. All right. So, yes, Belinda, I know your why is huge. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you today because it has played a big part in my life. I did that. It used to get to me. I have overcome it. Still not nice. We all want to be liked, but I'm not a people pleaser anymore. I'm 45. I don't have time to please everyone, and I just want everyone to get it. It's okay. You're going to get people whose opinions are different to yours, but don't let them stop you. Don't let them stop you. Okay. So, guys, I hope you got value. If you did, please send me some loves. It's good to see them. See, we've got a couple here. Hey, morning, Robert. If you're watching it live, if you have just watched it live, say watching live. If you're watching the replay, say replay. And if you're watching this direct from my Facebook page or from my Facebook profile, not inside my team group because you can't share from there and you can't really tag in there. But if you're watching on my live Facebook profile or my page, feel free to tag people in and share it. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, feel free to share it. And guys, what I want to say to you is again is this. This applies to people outside of network marketing as well. If you've got an ambition, if you've got an idea and you've got a dream, and some people try and steal it from you because their opinion of what that is or their opinion of you that you can't do it is more important, then you're going to struggle. Don't let your dreams be stolen by people with limiting opinions in any aspect of life. All right. So thanks for spending the last 20 minutes with me. I'll be shooting a few more lives next week as these things come into my head. And have a super weekend. Super weekend. And see you all next week. Cheers.